Hello, Captains, and welcome to Star Trek Online. I am your host, Brent Justice, and today, you know what time it is, folks. Today, we're going to tackle the patrols in the Delta Quadrant. Now, at this point, this is my character, by the way, Omega. He is my Romulan faction character, playing as a Reman, and aligned with the KDF. Now, in the last video, we technically finished the Delta Quadrant all the way down to dust, so everything is completely done. But what is not done are the patrols. As you know, they reordered the missions a long while ago in an update. And what they did is pulled out the patrols. The patrols used to be actual missions inside the mission log here. Between episodes, pretty much after every other mission was a patrol, and a patrol consisted of 3 systems that you would patrol, and then an extra system, a 4th one, which was facilitated by a commander or lieutenant or some Romulan named Sahin, and she is our contact that we're going to discover for the 4th set of patrols in each of these patrol missions. All of that was completely ignored when they reordered this. As you see, those patrols aren't there anymore. So if you're a new player to the game, you wouldn't even know that the patrols existed. The only way you would know is if you flew up to a system and saw that it said patrol so-and-so system, and then you would click it and be like, oh, there's something here I can do. You would just happen across it, happenstance. You would just be a chance, an accident that you found it, which is really a shame because there's a lot of patrols in the Delta Quadrant, a lot of storyline elements. The patrols actually do contribute to the storyline, and they're set up in a specific order, or they were set up in a specific order, and unfortunately by removing them, those storyline elements are removed, and there's a lot of jarring missions. Some things are introduced to us that come out of nowhere without the patrols, and we're going to see that as we move forward. So the way I'm going to structure this is I'm going to make a video for each patrol mission, okay? Now I have a list in front of me. You can't see it, but I've got a list in front of me of the patrols and what order they used to go in, and the order of the systems that you're supposed to do as well within those patrols. So I'm counting here, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right, there are 6 patrol missions. And in each patrol mission, there's 4 systems to patrol. 3 are part of the mission, and then the 4th one is that Sahin character that we will meet that allows us to do the last one, and I think she'll pop up in here. Now if she doesn't, if it doesn't work like I'm thinking it does, that might be a completely separate thing, but we never saw it in our missions here that we played, and I know that is an element to the patrols, Sahin, because she has like an intelligence kind of mission we have to go and do after each patrol. And that was never introduced in any of these missions. So a lot has actually been removed. I mean, it's technically still there, but you just have to find it yourself. So here's how we're going to do this. Like I said, 1 video per patrol. So that's going to be 6 videos of this. So today is the first video. And the first patrol is called Friends in Unlikely Places. Now this mission, or this patrol mission, we'll call it a patrol mission. This patrol mission used to fall between Reunion and Revelations. So you would start with Escalation, and then you would do Mindscape, and then you would do Reunion. And Reunion is where we meet Neelix. Then, in the original order, between Revelations, before you start Revelations, we would do this patrol called Friends in Unlikely Places. Okay, that consists of the Argala system, the Jarleth system, the Borg battlefield, and the Ocampan freighter. Those 4 patrols make up Friends in Unlikely Places, and that's the one we're going to do today. So remember, this would fall right up here between Reunion and Revelations, right in the middle, right before we get to Revelations. So let's go ahead and do that now. The only way now to really do this is just to fly to each system and do them separately. It's not a culmination of missions anymore. It's just a you go to the system and do it yourself kind of thing. So here's the original order then. It would be Friends in Unlikely Places, and just to double check to show that it's not like under available or something like that. You've got the Spectres mission replay, you've got Wasteland, Base Camp, Chancellor Jimpok, Javek, Second Wave, Datan, Echoes of Light, Secret, Storm Clouds Gather, Daniels, Grim, Ishul, Cayman, Pycanus stuff, Lieutenant Commander, these are all tutorials down here. Breaking the Planet, Uneasy Allies, also not anything to do with that. And then Tour of the Galaxy and a tutorial. Yeah, so there is nothing here.
I'm currently on leave from Voyager, and I was passing near the Hobus system in a shuttlecraft when I picked up some odd energy readings.
That's a mission. That's a mission, Uneasy Allies. Okay, so, yeah, there's no patrols here is what I'm trying to show you, is that you would have no idea that there are patrol missions here. So the only thing we can do is go do them ourselves, and we're going to start with Argala. That's the very first patrol mission that you would find. So Argala is, as you saw me click on it, way up here at the top. There's the Borg battlefield. That's one of them too. But there is Argala, and then Jarleth should be nearby. There's Jarleth, and then there's the Borg battlefield, and then right around the Janolan Dyson Sphere is the Ocampan freighter. So all of the first patrols that you will do are right around each other. So you see they're grouped to be that way, and as you work your way down through the patrols, it literally works you all the way down through the entire system, all the way down to the bottom. So it has an order, and it goes in an order, top to bottom. It really makes a lot of sense. And the fact that they removed the patrols as missions just makes the story more jarring. And to be honest, with these patrols in there, it makes the Delta Quadrant feel much more full and have a lot more content. By removing them, it feels like there's a lot less content. So we're going to start with Argala. Now these patrols don't have a huge storyline, but they have an ongoing, perpetual storyline. And just follow along and you'll see how they work. They're just little missions. Basically, you have to deal with an enemy and that sort of thing. But also, before we go in, just a reminder, I am flying the Fleet Fate Intel Warbird Tier 6. I specifically chose the Fleet version of this ship so that for these patrols we would have a better ship, because these patrols can get difficult. And I am playing in advanced difficulty, so that's going to make it even more difficult. They're going to be more challenging. So here we go. Patrol Argala, okay? Very first patrol you would do in the Delta Quadrant. And we're going to read the dialogue, so pay attention. Admiral, I'm detecting an ongoing firefight. The combatants appear to be a Benthan Protectorate squadron and some Kazon. Orders. Well, let's give the Benthans a hand. Pretty simple. So far, we've learned already the Benthans are our ally and the Kazon are not. Right in this very first patrol.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Okay. Now we get to answer a hail from the Benthans. RRW Hand of Omega, you have entered an area controlled by the Benthan Guard. Our scans indicate your ship is armed and operational, and you have demonstrated your ability to assist in an ongoing operation. You will either join our squadron as a deputized protectorate, or clear the area immediately. Now, I could say, you've got no right to tell us what to do. That would be kind of mean, but I could. Or we could say, just deputized? What? Huh? What do you mean? You are now my deputy. We are here to apprehend a suspect wanted in multiple systems for crimes not limited to theft, coercion, destruction of private property, and murder. When you arrived, we were dealing with one of the criminal's lieutenants. We've tracked the suspect to this system. Your assistance in this matter is required and appreciated. Defeat Maj, Dorna, fugitives, and Kazon. And if we had chose the other option, it ultimately would have led to this anyway. You pretty much have to accept being deputized to move forward. So it would not have mattered. So now we've got to take out basically 5 squadrons of Kazon. Sometimes it's Hirogen, and sometimes it's Kazon.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
Pretty cool, huh? It's pretty much just fighting an enemy. I'm getting some severe lag right now, for your information.
Shields have failed.
Not sure what that's all about. Got some rubber banding and some lag there. I apologize for that. It's not my problem. It's cryptic. It's a cryptic issue.
4 shields failing.
I do enjoy playing on advanced difficulty. Much more difficult.
Shields have failed.
Much more of a challenge, but really fun. So we already defeated one round. We have, after this one, I think we'll have 2 more. Yep, we defeated 2. Now we got 3 more.
Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing.
Nice. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's just good old space battle.
Target's shields have failed.
The lag right now is really bad, folks. Look at that. Really, really bad. I apologize. It sucks. It's not my fault.
Target's shields have failed.
Look at that. That's not me, that's the lag. I was firing and it was doing nothing.
Target's shields have failed.
It's really hard to play this with all the lag that I'm experiencing, but I will do my best. There's the flagship, by the way.
Target's shields have failed.
There's the lag. That's the lag right there. That's not me. That's how bad it is, folks. That's how bad it is. There you go. First patrol is done, Argala, and or first system in the patrol anyway. You get Delta Alliance marks. That's why these patrols are also very important to do. Is you get the Delta Alliance marks with each patrol you do. Every system you do, you get more marks and more marks and more marks. So if you had played these patrols during the regular missioning like it was originally set up, you would have earned Delta Alliance marks during the entire section of the Delta Quadrant. Again, that would have been real advantageous, wouldn't it? But they just had to take it away. Look at that, I got 78 Delta marks. Thank you for your assistance and welcome to this sector. We recommend that you get underway and head for secure space. There's been a lot of turbulent activity recently, and we've had to respond to multiple reports of dangers from travelers. Since we assisted in your operation, the least you could do is to provide us with some information regarding the security state of the rest of the sector. See, this is where you start to learn stuff, is in these dialogues, which are between the used to be between the missions. We've recently come across the remains of a battlefield between the Borg and an unknown adversary. It hasn't been there long. Benthen patrols first detected it only a few weeks ago. Since then, it's been a haven for scavengers. Our readings were inconclusive. As with all things dealing with the Borg, we recommend giving it a wide berth. See, here is the first mention of an unknown adversary. Now, when you play the missions without the patrols, you all of a sudden learn there's an unknown adversary when you start Revelations. But here it is before you even start Revelations, and that's why it's jarring if you don't have these patrols, because here we learn that there's an unknown adversary, which we later know is the Vaudoir, but at this point we don't know who it is, but we know there's somebody out there that can defeat the Borg. Now that's cool, and we learn about it through these patrols that are no longer in the mission log. If someone's been giving the Borg trouble, that could be good for us, although considering how Species 8472 turned out to be such a problem, the enemies of the Borg aren't always your friends. It would probably be worthwhile to scout the fringes of Borg space and see if long-range sensors can pick up any indication of these unknown adversaries. Let's be sure to include this in our report. We have the suspect in custody now, and we also apprehended a fair number of his associates. This part of space will be safer without their influence. I'm dispatching medics to treat the wounded so they can stand trial, and an engineering team to ensure his ship is stable so we can tow it back to base. Thank you, Admiral. We have it from here. See how this one system, just this one system, gave us so much information. Let us know the Benthens are on our side, and we can be deputized by them, but they will help us. The Kazon are still the enemy. There's an unknown adversary, that the Borg, fighting the Borg. We learned so much just from that first patrol mission. Just that first one. So that was Argala. The next is Jarleth in the order of things, which is right over here. Let's head to Jarleth. Again, I apologize for the lag that I'm experiencing. It's not my fault. It's not my computer. It's not my connection. It is Cryptic. It is Cryptic. So there's nothing I can do about it. It sucks because it makes it harder to play with the lag, but we'll just both have to sit through that and try to get through it. There's nothing I can do about it. Let's see what Jarlath has to offer. But you can see how these have like story missions within them, which is really cool. Helps add to the whole story of the Delta Quadrant. Right? I think so. And of course, a long load time. Might as well shake up my iced cold coffee. Mine, not yours. Okay, game. Anytime now. That would be great. I don't know what to say, guys. I just don't know what to say. The lag is real. Cryptic has so many problems right now. This is during the summer event, by the way, and there's been a lot of lag since the summer event, and it's really terrible.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Okay, we've already warped into a problem. There's the Borg. Sir, there was a Borg cube waiting for us. We're caught in its tractor beam, but it's having trouble getting through our shield modulation. This cube is obviously badly damaged, and the beam isn't fully operational. Free yourself from the Borg. Ooh, another ship. Helped us take out the cube. That ship looks a lot like Q-Who's ship. Not Q. It wasn't Q-Who. It was Hugh's ship. The one where Data goes mad and Lore captures him and everybody. That Borg ship. Sir, the Borg ship is hailing us. We are the, and in fact it is Hugh. I think that is Hugh. We are the Borg. We have no desire to assimilate you. Your assistance is required. I love that line. Assistance? See, this is where we meet the Borg cooperative. Something which, if you've never played any of the patrols in the storyline, without these patrols in the storyline, you're just all of a sudden aware of the Borg of the cooperative, but you have no idea who they are. This system, Jarlath, is the one that introduces them. That's why it's important to play the patrols. I am called Hugh. I lead a group of Borg who are no longer part of the collective. The liberated Borg I lead have joined with others from the cooperative and Unimatrix Zero. We all approach life after the collective differently, but we share similar goals. So this is Hugh. This is Hugh, and that's a ship, and they're friendly. They're friendly Borg. Hugh, you were the first drone to be severed from the collective, if I recall correctly. Yes, Beverly of the USS Enterprise D was the doctor who saved me. Geordi helped me find my identity, Hugh. I have been working with other liberated Borg, and we have devised a plan. We need your help to put it into action. Okay, how can we be of assistance? Resistance is not futile. We have a way to sever Borg ships from the collective. Once this is done, I and the other liberated Borg will offer the newly liberated Borg a place among us. They will be free. They can choose to join our fight, to make their own way, or even to rejoin the collective. What happened here? Why are these Borg not attacking? Some powerful ships appeared and destroyed most of the Borg in this system. Those that survived the onslaught were damaged, aren't in state of regeneration. This makes the perfect opportunity to enact our plan. And how can we help you sever these Borg from the collective? We will temporarily issue you the viral beam array. You will need to damage a Borg ship to a point where their internal repair subroutines are overloaded and then use the array. Only then will the viral beam array work. If you use it before the Borg is weakened enough, it will fail. You must take caution not to destroy the Borg in their weakened state before you use the beam array. Weaken but don't destroy the Borg, and then use the viral beam. Got it. We will assist you in weakening the Borg ships, but the power to sever them from the collective will be in your hands. So I need to damage the ships to 30% health, and then use the viral beam array. If I deal too much damage, I will accidentally destroy the ships, which is what we don't want. So I need to damage it to 30%, and they're going to help us. And then once it's at 30%, I hit the viral beam array, which is... Where's my button for it? Do I have a button for it? Maybe it'll show up when it's ready. Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
Ship is under attack. 4 shields failing. Rear shields failing. Right shields failing. Left shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
I did it just in the nick of time. Oh, but I died. That's the hard part, because I'm going to be taking damage too while they're firing on me, but I have to make sure that I release my weapons and stop firing on them quick enough to convert them before dying or them dying. So this is actually kind of difficult.
Warning, ship is under attack.
So I gotta wait for my hyper plasma torpedoes to hit.
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Target's shields have failed. Right shields
Almost
failing.
there.
Left shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity below 25%.
Dang it, I missed. Oh no, they're gonna blow up, aren't they? They were getting really close to being blown up. Guys, stop firing. Ah, they're destroyed. That is what I was trying to avoid. That's why this one is hard. Crap, destroyed it. I think we can do these spheres too, but they're even tougher. Oh, and now I've got permanent damage. I'm gonna have to heal.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Rear shields failing. Right shields failing. Hull integrity below 25%.
I did the thing too early. I did the thing way too early. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's try again. Gotta wait till they're below 30 to hit it. Which now would work. Come on, get there and fire.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Okay, got that one. Yeah, this really is not easy because you
Hull
have to
integrity below 50%.
you have to sit there and take quite a bit of damage. And my ship is not built to take damage. It's built to do damage.
Warning, ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 75%. Target's shields have failed. Right shields failing. 4 shields failing. Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity below 25%.
I got it. Ooh, man, barely in the nick of time on that one. Ooh, that was difficult actually on that one. This one's a little more difficult. This patrol here. It's a bit of a challenge, actually. Gotta hit it so precise.
Warning, Ship is under
I wish
attack.
it
Hull
was
integrity below
50%. I wish it was 50%, not 30.
Target's shields have failed.
Yeah, I wish it was at 50% that you can hit it, because, wow. Those probes are probably going to be even more difficult.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 75%. Right shields failing.
I got one.
Rear shields failing. Left shields failing. 4 shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
Nope, blew that one up. Totally missed that one. Let's get a big cube. They count for a lot. But I do not have enough health right now. You know what? We'll just brute force it and use that.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Rear shields failing.
I
shields failing.
blew it up.
Hull integrity below 25%.
I blew the thing to Kingdom Come. Well, that didn't help. It was so difficult.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Okay, I got that one. 84. Yep. Okay, we need more ships. Where are more ships? Oh, I see something. These little probes. Oh, there's a cube. Yes, that's what I want. I want a big old cube. I want a cloak.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Got it. Ooh, but I don't know. 4%. 4%. I'm so close. Alright. Let's go back to those probes or whatever.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Dang it, I blew it up. I did it just enough before it blew up. Okay, I did it. Ultimately, I succeeded. That's what I care about. We have successfully removed more than 1,000 drones from the collective. I am in communication with them now, and we will ask them to join in our fight to liberate more Borg from the collective. We will also investigate more about the mysterious attackers who disabled their fleet. The attack was fortuitous but troubling. So again, another, hint at this adversary. We require you to return the viral beam arrays so that we may continue to fight the collective in this sector. Okay, I hope we can count the cooperative as allies in the future. And there we go. More Delta marks. 12 Delta marks. Let's leave. So you see how these start to stack up on the storyline? Start to, fill it out as you're playing it. We're only 2 in. 2 out of a lot. Now I got some damage here. And I do have something to fix it with. Good. I'm glad I did. Okie dokie. Next one is the Borg battlefield. This one's interesting. the Borg battlefield. This is where we get to see the destroyed Borg ships from the adversary that's out there. So yeah, I like these patrols, and I just don't understand why they removed them. I mean, I guess people complained that it feels like it was too much content. I mean, how can you have too much content, really? They actually have a meaning. That's the thing with me. It's like, if the patrols didn't have a meaning and they were just nothing, just, you know, go fight somebody and doesn't mean anything to the storyline, maybe I would understand it. But they do mean something to the storyline. They do. They're part of the storyline. We need them. All right, game, let's go. Go, game, go. You can do it. So after the Borg battlefield will be the Ocampan freighter. That's the last one. I think we fight the Hirogen in that one. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done them. But we will find out. Come on. And you see, it's nice to encounter the Borg in these patrols, because in the main missions you do not, but we all know that the Borg dwell and live in the Delta Quadrant, so having that in there gives us more information about the Borg. Like what they've been up to, what they're doing, and now we know there's a cooperative of liberated Borg. Sir, all this wreckage is Borg, an entire fleet, but sensors aren't detecting any other type of wreckage. Whoever or whatever did this didn't take any losses at all. Your orders? Well, let's scan the area. Maybe we can learn more about what happened here. See, there's a mystery. It's building a mystery, and that is awesome. I love the patrols. Scan the large debris. Scans are inconclusive, but there aren't many things that could destroy a ship like that. Next debris field. See, this feels like Star Trek to me. Going up to things, scanning them, discovering things. Defeat, Hirogen scavengers. Where? This is our salvage. So the Hirogen are here scavenging.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Well, look how quick I took him out. I would expect more hostiles in the area. See, it's nice. You scan something, you figure some stuff out, you take out an enemy. There's another Apex battleship up there. This time I'm going to cloak.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing.
They cannot escape me. Reading an attack data node. If we can put a tractor beam on it, we may be able to pull it far enough to discard it and access its records. So we need to get close to this data node in here. Somewhere around this circle area that I'm in. There it is. Bam. Download data. The data is badly corrupted, but it looks like an unknown vessel has appeared out of nowhere and used some kind of attack for which the Borg had no adaptation protocol. Interesting mystery building up. whoever it was the Borg fought, they turned a tactical cube into a pile of slagged metal. Very cool mystery we're finding out. And then, of course, it's all revealed in Revelation. We find out that it's the VOD War. But you see, during these patrols, it's like building and building and building toward that. So it's not so abrupt when it happens. Imagine that. I'm not picking up additional enemy signatures. I know I'm going on and on about it, but it's for a reason. It's 'cause it really bothers me.
Warning, ship is under attack. 4 shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Hull integrity below 75%.
Well, these Hirogen
Hull
are...
integrity below 50%.
These Hirogen are hitting hard. I don't know what they're packing, but holy crap.
Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 25%.
I think part of it's the lag, but yeah, they are hitting hard and there's more. Great. Probably gonna die now.
Right shield's failing.
And I'm dead. I knew it was gonna happen. Wow. Remember, I'm playing on advanced difficulty, so it is a little more challenging. But holy crap, they are hitting hard. I mean, they are really hitting me with something terrible. And we gotta go all the way back there.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing.
Okay, there we go. Now we got him. Wow. Okay, dokie. That was pretty tough. But I enjoyed it. I didn't detect any more Hirogen signatures, Captain. If there were more scavengers, they'd have fled. If they return with reinforcements, we will destroy them too. Did our scans determine what happened to the Borg? Nothing conclusive, sir. Either the group that attacked the Borg didn't leave any debris behind, or earlier scavengers already looted the remains. We've ruled out the Undine, but we can't draw any conclusions without more information. Perhaps if we determine who they are, they might be willing to ally with us against the Borg. More Delta marks. There's 12 more. Well, let's leave this system. So that was the Borg battlefield. I really enjoy that one. It's scanning, it's discovery, it's mystery, it's taking out some scavengers. I like that a lot. Next one, or last one for this series of patrols is the Ocampan Freighter. So this one's a little more difficult to find, but it's not that bad. What you do is you fly toward the Janolan Dyson Sphere, and out here in space are Ocampan Freighters. Just find one and you can start the patrol. They are right around this thing when you get close to it. In fact, there's one right there, so it does show them. There's another one. So all you got to do is get close to them, and then you can start the thingy. Enter the Knowledge License Sphere? No. We'll go down to this one. It specifically says Ocampan Freighter. Doesn't really make a difference, but just for the heck of it. Assist Ocampan Freighter. There you go. That's all you got to do. Fly toward it. You can start it. Homeward bound. Captain, we're being held by an Ocampan colony ship. Greetings, RRW Hand of Omega. I'm sorry to trouble you, but my fellow Ocampans and I require assistance. We're running low on energy to operate our food converters. There are elements we could use in the nearby ionic clouds, but they emit a form of theta radiation that our shields are unable to deflect. Your ship could easily resist this radiation. Would you be willing to extract the elements we need from the nebula so we can continue our journey? Well, let's ask him first. What is your group doing this far from the former Ocampa space? We've managed to trade some of our resources and receive aid from allies to procure and restore these battered old ships, and we're looking for a safe place to set down and make a new home. We've met a few friendly species, such as our escorts here, who have given us hope that we might be able to find a peaceful place to end our journey, but for now we must continue searching. The dangers engulfing this quadrant have made our journey even more difficult, but I have hope that they will eventually find our way. So now we've learned about the Ocampa. So some of them have left their world or whatever and are going places. So that's great. A big change from where we left them on Voyager. So see how that works. Pretty cool. We're learning things. Now this says extract materials from clouds, and I know we're going to have to fight enemies when we do this. That's just part of the deal. Yep, Hirogen.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
Yep, they're tough.
4 shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
I don't know what they are hitting me with, but they are killing the crap out of me. Yeah, let me tell you, the Hirogen are hitting hard. Let's go to this one right here first. Nope, nobody there. Okay, good. I defeated 2 groups in that last one, I guess. I know there's going to be battle in this one. It's got to be the 3rd one.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%.
Yeah, wow, they are definitely hitting hard, those Hirogen. Return to the Ocampa convoy. Which I have lost, but it says it's this way on the map. I can't see them at all. So we just gotta follow the map. They're way far away. Let's go a little faster. Oh, there they are. Alright, we found them. Welcome back! We're ready to begin the resource transfer when you are. We've detected weapons fire near the ionic clouds. I hope you didn't have too much trouble. Nothing we couldn't handle. Almost died, but nothing we couldn't handle. Thank you. Without friends, we'd never make it through these hard times. Begin transfer. And of course, Hirogen.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Ah, dispatched to that quite nicely. Let's see if there's any dialogue to read here. Herogen Raiders. We'd have been easy targets for them if you weren't for our friends. Thank you for saving us from them. You're welcome. You might want to set a new course in case they return. I most certainly agree. Thank you for your help. With these supplies, we'll be able to continue our search. More marks. 12 Delta marks. Of course, you get dilithium, expertise, and specialization experience too. And depart that system. So see how that nicely ties in with everything, or at least it starts building everything. That was the first set of patrols. 4 patrols right there. That was really cool. I mean, it really just furthered the story here in the Delta Quadrant, or started the story really, because they're the first ones. Look at this abandoned ship. Let's see what that's about. I really don't know what that's about. I want to check it out. It says abandoned ship. I've never seen that before. Now I'm just really curious. Scan abandoned ship. Crafting materials. Oh, it's a crafting material ship. Interesting. Okay, well, I got crafting materials. That's cool. So yeah, really neat start, really, to the Delta Quadrant, because again, this takes place between Reunion and Revelations, so it's pretty much the start of the Delta Quadrant. Now, I don't see the Commander Sahin thing popping up here yet, so again, I don't know if that's going to come in later or after another patrol or whatever. But that's the first 4, and those first 4 patrols is part of the overall patrol mission called Friends in Unlikely Places. Friends in Unlikely Places. So that's the first patrol that you would have done between Reunion and Revelations in the story if they had not removed it. It would have been right between here. Pretty cool, huh? So I say bring them back, I say. Now we got 5 more to do. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of these patrol missions to do. So 5 more of these videos. The next one is called Enemies in All the Usual Places. So that will be fun and interesting. 4 patrols in that one also. So there you go, the start of the patrols. Hope you guys enjoy these patrol missions. Sit back, relax, let me know what you think of all of this as we move forward. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Check out Twitter at Brent_Justice for updates. You can follow me there. Also, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/Brent Justice. This helps support the channel and also allows me to publish more and more videos.